Good Thursday morning to you. I let's put it this way. Today's little adventure, today's little video is in reference to yesterday's live stream. I got a very, very hate-filled direct message from somebody who subscribes to my channel, who they stated that they are pulling their subscription from my channel due to the thumbnail on yesterday's live stream. Now, I don't quite understand the problem, because he stated that putting my hands around the throat of my daughter, who he referred to as my wife, okay, which shows he has no information about my stream whatsoever. I don't know how you could look at a 19-year-old girl and think that that was my wife, when most everybody who even knows me knows that that's my daughter. She's been my sidekick for the last 13 years. I married her mom when she was 5 or 6, so it's not my real daughter, it's my stepdaughter. But we have a fantastic relationship. We absolutely have no physical altercations whatsoever. And this jerk-off idiot has the balls to write me and tells me that I am perpetuating the notion that it's okay to hit women. I have never in my life laid my hands on a woman in anger. I've had a few of them get angry at me for putting my hands on them because they were like, "Hey, creep, what are you doing? Get out of my room." But that's completely different. This was and still is unacceptable to me. I am not a violent man. I do not condone violence. I don't like to get into anything violent. If I have to protect my wife or my daughter or my dogs or my home, I can be a real big jag-off. But when it comes to the women in my life, I have never laid my hands on a woman ever. And I never will. I was raised to do better than that. I was raised to be better than that. So I take great offense in this jag-off, Mr. Jeff from Jeff's Homestead, who I thought was the quintessential man's man because he lives out in the desert, he catches rattlesnakes, he's cooking them, and he's eating them. Never did I ever expect to see Mr. Jeff from Jeff's Homestead channel be the flamin' goddamn Cheeto-eating Democratic pussy-ass fuckface that he turned out to be. To say the things that he said to me were unacceptable, completely unacceptable. I have never, and I repeat, never put my hands on a woman, and I never will. It is simple as that. So, Mr. Jeff from Jeff's Homestead channel, you fucking piece of shit. What the fuck is your problem? And before you start accusing people of doing things based on a thumbnail, you prick, why don't you get some back fucking information first? Alright? Based on a fucking thumbnail, you're gonna accuse me of being an abuser? Right there, that's for you, Jeff from Jeff's Homestead. If you have that prick on your page, take me off of your subscriptions. I don't even want to be associated with anybody who associates with that jag-off. To sit there and say what he said, and to accuse me of doing the most heinous things that a man could do to a woman, next to raping them, is I don't understand people like him. Okay, yeah, I was joking around with my daughter for the thumbnail that YouTube picked up. Okay, we planned that. If you know anything about me and her, you know that she has been in videos of mine prior to YouTube when we were doing dumpster diving videos on a private page on Facebook every Saturday or Sunday. We would goof around like that all the time. There's one video where I was going to pick her up and throw her in a dumpster and leave her. I would never do such a thing. Never. I have been known to be an asshole. I have been known to be a complete jerk. I have been known to be the most unbelievable idiot in the world. But one thing nobody can ever say about me is the fact that I hit women or girls or children or pets. I don't do that. That is not me. So Mr. Jeff from Jeff's Homestead, go fuck yourself in the ass with a fucking rattlesnake out in your fucking little desert world. Maybe your dog Cricket can... You can put some peanut butter on your penis or something and your dog Cricket can lick it off, you fucking asshole. I can't believe you. I just can't fucking believe you, man. And I used to talk to this guy all the time, man. And I always thought he was the coolest guy. Like I said, I always thought he was like this real, burly guy. He's out in the desert fighting off snakes and tarantulas. And, and I would talk to him, tell him, God, man, dude, you're an awfully ballsy dude, man, walking out in the desert at night. You don't know what's going on out there. You got a little flashlight and a dog, Well, come to find out, he's a democratic-loving piece of shit fascist faggot. And I don't mean faggot as in gay, like he's no, not that offensive faggot. I mean faggot as in just his attitude, just the way he acts, just the things he does. The true colors come out in people under certain circumstances. And for him to sit there and say, and I'm going to put up one of his PMs to me. It's going to be over here, I think. I'm doing this obviously before editing, so it's either going to be over here or it's going to be over. But I'm going to put it up there so you guys can see his one PM. See, my problem is I get pissed off and I delete shit when I get pissed off. I delete it because I don't want to look at it. I kept only one, but I want everybody to see. So I think I'm going to put it right over on this side. So it should be over here. To tell me that I was perpetuating the hatred toward women and to accuse me of, and he even states in there, and it's going to be in this one, he even states in there that even though he knows I did it in a joking manner, he still said it was uncalled for. Isn't it just absolutely amazing how there's always got to be one freaking moronic piece of shit in a group of people. Sorry, flies out here getting me. It's 8:30 in the morning. Well, it's not 8:30. It's 8:15 in the morning here in Florida, and the flies are already out. But there's always that one person in a group who just cannot get along with everybody. Just cannot. Has to have things his way. Has to get their agenda out. Has to, And it sucks because honest to God, I thought the guy was a nice guy. I really, really did. I enjoyed his videos. I enjoyed looking at the desert world that he lived in out in Nevada. But Jeff, from Jeff's Homestead, your true colors came out, buddy. You're a goddamn piece of shit, democratic-loving piece of fucking shit. I mean, that's how frustrated I am. I can't even think of good comebacks to run you down with. I mean, you freaking Twinkie sucker. That's all you are. You sit around and maybe that's why you don't have a woman in your life. Maybe it's because secretly you're the abuser. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're the abusive type of guy. Maybe that's why you have to live out in the desert all by yourself with a dog. Maybe that's why you have a female dog. Maybe you're one of them freakos. I don't know. But I actually had to block him. So he won't see this. But if anybody knows him and you're on his... By all means, share this to Jeff at Jeff's Homestead. Share it to him. I want that prick to see what I have to say. I might unblock him just so the goddamn fucker can see what I'm doing right now. Just so he can see it. Matter of fact, I think I will do that. I will unblock him. I don't know how to do that quite yet, but I'll figure it out. Probably by the time this video comes out, I'll have figured out how to unblock them. But unbelievable. And for the record, one more time, I, in my 58 years on this planet Earth, have never laid my hands on a woman for them to harm them, to beat them, to put them down, to make them do things I wanted to do. I am a total believer in women are off limits when you're pissed. You don't hit them, you don't yell at them, you don't do any of that. Women are on this planet because they are gorgeous. There is nothing that I do not appreciate about females. I love them. Absolutely love them. So, oh, I got 2 cats here. I am surrounded by cats now. Here, let me show you real quickly. Put some kitties in to make the video go a little nicer. There's kitty 1. See, say hi to everybody. And here's kitty 2 down here. Oh, where'd you go, kitty? Come here. Come here, kitty. Oh, right there. There's kitty 2. Look how skinny this thing is. Man. This is the other one. This is the one that had kittens by us. And then took them. And then we've not seen the kittens ever since she took them out of here. We have no idea where they're at. So, thanks for listening to me. I had to get this out. This just pisses me off because this accusation goes 100% against my every moral fiber on this issue. I would be the guy who would be in a parking lot and see some woman getting slapped around by a guy, and I'd go over there and stop it. I would say something. Even if I knew I was going to get my ass kicked. And I've had that happen before. I've gone to the aid of a girl or woman getting her ass whooped, and I've gotten my ass whooped instead. But it saved her from getting it. And for him to think that I would do any harm whatsoever to my daughter? You're lucky you're not standing in front of me, Jeff. Because if you were standing in front of me, I'd be making your dentist really, really happy. Because I'd knock every goddamn tooth in your head right down your fucking throat, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. Unbelievable. You know what? I'll tell you another thing. I might be crude, rude, and sometimes have a really bad attitude, but I'm a nice guy. I really am. I am a nice guy. If you're my friend, I'll go to the ends of the world for you. But when you accuse me of being an abuser to women, I don't care if the woman is asking for it. I can't even hit a woman during sex if they want that. Okay? That's how much it deplores me. That's how much it absolutely disgusts me. I cannot. I can't. So you know what, Jeff? If you're trying to get me riled up, congratulations, you did it. But you're a lowlife. You are a lowlife. All right, I'm done. I got it out. That's all. See, I'm still wearing the shirt I was wearing yesterday. That's how mad I was. I got up, came out here right away. I had to do this. I saw it last night right before I went to bed, and I was I should have did it then, but I didn't. But it just amazes me how it's always that one freaking person in a group that just for the life of them cannot keep their freaking mouth shut, and they've got to project their views on you and what you're doing, and they have no idea. Like I said at the beginning of the video, or at the beginning of you'll see it, he even says, putting my hands jokingly on my wife's neck. Okay, if I'm 58 and I'm married to a 19-year-old, I'm doing something right, or I got a pocket full of cash. I'm not. I'm married to a beautiful 51-year-old woman who I've been with for the last 13 years, and I'm extremely happy with this woman. And I do not beat women. I don't beat anybody. Well, I shouldn't say anybody, if under circumstances, you know. So, thanks for listening to me rant and rave. This has been almost 15 minutes. I didn't intend on it being this long, but I had to get it out. I had to say what I had to say. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe. And if you know Jeff's Homestead and he's on your friends list, get rid of him. If you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. Because obviously he's got a very skewed look to the world and he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Thank you. We'll see you again on the next one. Tomorrow's live stream, by the way, is going to be about noon Eastern time. Me and Maureen. It's going to be my last one because she's going back to school on Saturday after I beat her.